Good day to you, people. Um, there is this strategy that I want to share with you guys. It's been some time that I give some awesome strategy for scalping boom and crash, and precisely I always scalp with the 1000 index simply because their spike are very huge and they trend for a longer period of time. So once conditions are met, you'll be able to at least 5 candles, you'll be able to make some profits over there before, if there is any spike coming up. By then you'll be able to take your profits before any spike comes out. With this strategy, it involves only two indicators. That is the RSI and the Bollinger Band. Well, with the Bollinger Band, people might ask, how did this balloon going up and some coming down? So I'll definitely explain, because with the 1000 index we have the crash 1000, then the boom 1000 as well. So definitely one must go up, one must come down, so that once you are scalping on 1000, you'll be using the bottom band, and once you are scalping on boom, you'll be using the bottom band. So with that, you have to go straight to the settings so that you'll be able to find out the settings. But first, if you are new to my channel, you subscribe to my YouTube channel and you hit the notification bell. Once there is any awesome strategy or any information, you'll be able to get notified and make use of it. With the settings, sorry, I'm on a trade on crash 1000 sell. That is just recently crash 1000 sell, and I'm looking forward for an opportunity for me to buy over here, scalp 5 candles, but conditions are not met. So quickly, let's go to the settings. You just click on the F plus sign, and on here what you first do is you just insert your relative strength index with a period of 14. I think that is the default. That is the default period that everybody is using. So you just make it 14, then you apply to previous indicators data, then the style 3 pixel. You choose any color of your choice. Because of my background, I'm using the color blue, and the levels, this is the levels that we need: 90, 80, 10, 20, 95, and then 5. So once you are done, you just click on done. So this blue line you see here is your RSI 14. Okay, that is your RSI 14. So let's move to the Bollinger Band. So you just click on the F plus sign. Once you come, don't click on the main chart, you just click on the indicator window 1. Okay, once you click on indicator window 1, then you go and find out the Bollinger Band. But since we have already inserted, I'll just come back and click on Bollinger Band, and the period you need is period 14, and the deviation you make it 200.000, shift 0, then you apply to typical price. Okay, you apply to typical price, and then the style you choose 3 pixel and a color of your choice. Once you finish, you click on done. Once you click on done, I told you that with the band we have the upper band, the middle band, and the lower band. So if you are scalping on class 1000, you are going to use the lower band to cross the RSI over here, as we've just met one opportunity here. So like this, once there is a crossover here at level 10, it's a perfect place for you to take your trade. So someone may ask, what are the zoom level that you are going to use? So I'm going to show you the zoom level. The zoom level, you just go back one like this. This is the lowest zoom level, so you just zoom in once. Okay, you just zoom in once, like this. So once you zoom in like this, you are okay. So we are looking for a crossover on the level 80. Oh, sorry, for class 1000 you are looking for a crossover on level 10 and level 20. So this is a crossover over here. You see there is a crossover over here. So this crossover over here, you'll be able to scalp at least 5 candles from this point up to, let's say, this point. From this point you're able to scalp 5 candles. Here there is a crossover over here, but it's not on yet on level 80, so you just ignore that. Sorry for the pop-ups. Okay, let me put my data off for me not to disturb. So once you see a crossover like that, you'll be able to take a trade. Now this is also another perfect crossover over here. Over here, you take at least 5 candles and you're out of the market. Another crossover over here too. You'll be able to take that 5 candles before that small crash happened. And here too, another crossover over here. You're able to take the 5 candles before that crash. Another crossover over here. Another crossover over here. You'll be able to take 5 candles before the crash. Another crossover over here. You'll be able to take 5 candles before there is any crash. Another crossover over here too. You're able to take 5 candles before a crash. So always what you are going to do is you always wait for the crossover to happen on level 10 or level 20 for the class 1000, and we are not going to scalp with class 500 and boom 500 because they normally spike small and it's in series, so it's not going to meet our strategy. But if you apply on it and you think it's going to work on it, good to go, you'll be able to milk the market from that 500 index. So quickly let's move to 1000. Let's move to 1000 and let's see the crossover too. Okay, so you could see that with the 1002 there was a crossover over here. That is just recently we missed that. There is a crossover here. We'll be able to make 5 candles before that long spike over there. And as I said, with the 1000 you are using the upper band. Okay, you are using the upper band with the RSI. So with that one too, there was a crossover at this point that is on level 90. You take your 5 candles, you are out. There was another crossover over here. You'll be able to take 5 candles before you are out of the market. Now, if you encounter some balloon, just wait for the market to settle. We are always looking for a circular balloon, okay, a circular balloon crossing over our RSI, a circular balloon crossing over our RSI. So you could, let me show you. Okay, this is what I'm talking of. You see, avoid such trade like this because the crash that it went was in small, so definitely the balloons are also going to be formed in a smaller part, and it's going to make it bigger. Okay, so what we are looking for is something like this. Okay, a balloon that is formed in a circular form, that is in a smaller circular form, and it is crossing the RSI, and that is what we are looking for to meet our strategy and scalp 5 candles and move out of the market. So a strategy like this, you don't play with it. You always practice it. Take a few trades during the day. Don't be greedy in the market. You just take some few trades during the day, then the next day you also try to make some pips whenever there is an opportunity. So a crossover like this too, you see there was a circular balloon that is formed in a small shape crossing our RSI, and it tells you it's a perfect way for us to enter the market and make 5 pips candle, 5 pips candle, 5 pips candle. So guys, whenever you are about to take a trade, just check on a spike. Okay, some people, when they put in strategy, they don't actually get the bottom of what they are doing. They just put the strategy there for people to watch, but if you are scalping, always check on how spike happened before the strategy has been met, or the conditions has been met. Always check on a spike. You could see that there was a huge twice spike over here. Once there is a huge twice spike and the balloon is formed, definitely there will be no spike again until you've able to milk at least 5 to 10 candles before there will be another spike. Let's check on another one and let's see how good this is. Another one too, because I don't play with strategy. I always know what I'm doing, and I always know what I post on my YouTube channel. I don't post things that is going to make people lost in the market for drive, but always we put there a profitable strategy that people will get the understanding and then make some profit out of the market. What I was trying to say is this one too, there was a huge spike twice again. You see a huge spike twice again, and the balloon was formed nicely, small circular balloon crossing the RSI. You see, so you could see that once it crossed the RSI, there was a 5 minutes candle. It's even more than 5 minutes. You're able to take that 5 candles then out of the market. Let's check on another one too. Another one too is here. You see there was a huge spike, I think 3 times, a huge spike 3 times before the crossover met. So always, if you are about to scalp, just check on a spike that the index has made, being it the crash 1000 or being it the boom 1000. Okay, being it the crash 1000 or making it the boom 1000. Always check on the spike that index has made. If it made a huge spike, that is twice, thrice, or 4 times, I bet you your balloon is going to form nicely circular to cross the RSI for you to take at least the 5 candles. Even if it crashed bigger twice, it's going to form the balloon for you to be able to milk the market. You see that long spike over here. After that long spike over here, we have a crossover over here. But since the strategy is telling us to wait, you see it comes back to profit. So always, what I'm trying to say is always check on the balloon. And this type of balloon, you don't need it, though there was a crossover over here, but look at how the balloon was formed and look at how the RSI was formed. We don't need this condition. We only need a circular balloon crossing the RSI, and that is what we need. Like this is what we need. But always, as I say, always check on the spike that index will make before entering the market. That's the only secret I can give you. With a strategy, it's awesome, and that's the secret behind this strategy. Always check on the spike that index will make before entering the market. If it is spike huge twice, okay, before the conditions make or the conditions are met, definitely you're going to milk 5 candles before there will be any spike. If it is 3 times, you are good to go. You'll be even able to make 5 to 10 candles before there will be any spike. So guys, use this strategy wisely and then get the secrets that is behind the strategy. Practice it. As we say, practice makes a man perfect. Practice it, and then once you are done, you try it on your real account. Okay, you try it on a real account where you have already mastered it on how to trade this strategy with the 5 candles and how the secrets are made, so that you never go lost, rather you'll be in profit. Even if it's a small profit, definitely scalping 5 times consistently will make some money for you. Scalping 5 times consistently will make money for you. So until then, we meet again. Goodbye.